Welcome back, guys. My name is Adrian Davis, and I want to tell you that accountability is a system. That's right. As I say, everything is a system. If you have accountability culture, it's because you have a good system of accountability. And if you're struggling to make sure you have accountability in your life or in your system or in your relationships, it's probably because that system is broken. What I want to do really quickly, not a long video today, is just to talk about three major things that makes the accountability work well. I am reminded of my friend and I. He's like a brother to me. We have done so many things together. And of course, we hold each other accountable. And this time is no different. Said we want to get stronger, make sure that we were building muscle and losing weight and all this kind of, we tend to do these things all the time. And so he said, hey man, how about you jump on this with me? 50 push-ups a day. That's all it is, 50 push-ups a day. I said, sure, no doubt. I said, but to make it tough, I'll be on the road. He was like, all right, well, just do it when you can on the road. Make sure you get it in once a day. So I had missed a couple times. And him being a good accountability partner, he held me accountable. And he said, hey, man, seems like you missed a couple of times. What's going on? And I said, well, and then I leaned on an excuse. I said, well, the travels, man, I've been going back and forth. I was like, we're in a different time zone. And he said, I get it. It's tough. You know what? I see that you're training today. What we're going to do is at your next break, just get down and give me 50 push-ups, in your suit. It's totally fine. And I was like, huh? And so I'm sitting here looking at it almost in real time of him saying this. And I was thinking, man, he's really serious about this thing. And as I thought about it, it was something good for me, just like it was something good for him, that we get in shape. And so he was holding me accountable because he was serious about this thing that I said. And so, long story short, we made it through the month or whatever it is. We do these 30-day challenges all the time. But I am reminded that he has a bigger space in my life because he would not let me fail on something that was good for me. And that's one of the things about accountability. Three major things. You got to make sure you get clear with the goal, the task, the reason for what it is you're doing so that you'll be able to hold each other accountable. If you're not clear on that, you're starting off on the bad foot already. Number two, you need to be in a trusted relationship. You need to make sure that this person believes that they have the best at heart for you, right? Because when you do that, it makes it easier when they call you on the carpet and say, hey, you told me you was going to do this. You don't be like, oh, they just mean, right? And then the last one is make sure that there is permission to hold you in alignment when you get out or you are misaligned. See, when you have that permission, what it does is it frees the person up to easily say, hey, you said you was going to do this, and this is my job to do this. And so I am letting you know that if something is wrong, if something is astray or whatever, I need to pull you back in because I care for you and I want to make sure you have it. Now, those are the three major things that when I think about accountability. The other thing that I want you to consider is that accountability is not control. It is not control. What it is commitment. Commitment to the end goal, commitment to that partner, commitment to that team, commitment to the organization, whatever it is that you are being held accountable or you're holding the other person accountable to. And when you do that, what will happen is the relationship will continue to get strong, but also you'll build this thing where people will move up together. They'll reach their goals together. If you've ever seen anybody do anything, a part of a club or an entity or anything like that, they strive and they do better when they are pushed in a team. All right, as I say all the time, everything is a process. And before I get out of here, I want to make sure if you're like, hey, this was a cool concept, I like this, I want you to like, subscribe, and share it. Before I get out of here, I want you to remember that early intervention equals lasting results.